This is exciting. What we have here today for review is the Emotiva Airmotiv B1 Plus bookshelf speaker. It's a honey. Now, I reviewed the original B1 in 2017 and I loved it. I reviewed that at the CNET office. This one I'm doing at home, so I have actually kind of a different feel for it. But the other big news is that the original from 2017, that model retailed for $299 a pair. This puppy, the slightly improved version, is $229 a pair, $70 less. That's really good. That's a great feature to start with, right? Other features, yes. Oh, well, right at the top there is a 32mm folded ribbon tweeter and a 5 1/4 inch woven fiber woofer. Round back, there are nice binding posts and a rear port. I will list more complete specs directly below in the description box. But the main feature, the really important feature of this speaker, the B1 Plus, is it sounds amazingly good. It is far and away the best speaker I've heard for this kind of money in the $200 price range. For electronics, I use two amplifiers. The Denon PMA 600NE, it's a stereo integrated amp, it's about $400. And I also switched in occasionally, but mostly I was on the Denon. I used this really cool Chinese tube amplifier. It's called the Rising Bayou A10. It's $360. It's gorgeous. I'm showing a picture of the two amps together right now. But for the most part, I did it on the Denon. And I will review the Rising coming up very shortly on this YouTube channel. But the thing about the sound of the B1 Plus is it's so good. First of all, starting at the bottom, the bass is big, really, really big. For a small speaker with a 5 1/4 inch woofer, it goes down more or less flat to 50 hertz in my room. There's response below 50, but it's not just thick and muddy big bass. It's tight, it's fast, it's clear. Really, really good. Mid-range, also really top-notch. That the treble from the folded ribbon is clean, relaxed, doesn't get hard. It's a great sounding tweeter for $229 a pair of speakers. I mean, I was head over heels, because when I come across a product like this that's way above expectations, I get excited, because it's the thing anybody who's just even starting out in this hobby could afford, right? So that's big. That's really big for me. Hey, if I unboxed this speaker, set it up exactly the way I did, and it was $500 a pair, I'd be very, very impressed. But at $229 a pair, which is what it is, I pinched myself. I just said, really? Wow. It's just exciting. It really made my day, that day when I first set them up and heard sound like this. Now, one of the first things I played was Peter Gabriel's album, Scratch My Back. And the first track is him covering the David Bowie song, Heroes. And it's one of those things that just kind of builds and builds and builds. But the control of his voice, the control of this very sparse arrangement, it just unfolds. The imaging was big, wide, deep. Again, defying my expectations for what it is. But Peter Gabriel's delivery on this song, I am literally getting goosebumps thinking about. He just lets it, he relishes it. He relishes every word of that song. It's just stunning. I rocked out. I did. I rocked out with the replacements, and I kept turning it up, and I was playing it with basically 90 dB peaks. That's really loud, and no sense of strain. Just these speakers just kept giving me more, and I really, really like that. Then just for contrast, I popped on the tube amplifier, the Rising A10, and that amp is softer sounding, but just more dimensional. The sound just opened up. I was playing some Philip Glass thing, and the sound just got bigger, more spacious with the rising. Less clear, less top-end sparkle and palpable presence. But again, these speakers just delivered the goods. They are true audiophile speakers. I mean that in every sense of the word. Now, some of you might be thinking, I know you guys, some of you saying, but Steve, how does it compare against the Klipsch 600M? And the answer is, I don't know, because I don't have a pair here. But that speaker is more than double the price, like 2.5 times the price, I think, at this point. So it wouldn't be a fair comparison. I'll say this anyway. It's a much larger speaker. It would be more dynamically alive, and it would have more zip, more get up and go. Absolutely, yes. If you can afford the difference between $229 and $550 or $600, yes, get the Klipsch 600M, because it is a better speaker. But if you're looking for something a little more affordable, like less than 2.5 times the price, I would say this puppy here, the Emotiva B1 Plus, has the goods. I got into a little jazz thing with Sonny Rollins Plays Bird. It's classic jazz recording, and it was the sax on that one. Sonny's sax was so present, so fully developed, so there. Again, I'm thinking, wait, this is $229 a pair? Yeah. I keep repeating it because it's so unbelievable. It really, really is. And there you go. Match it to a decent integrated amplifier like the Denon. If you want to get a little into tubes, the Risung, which, like I say, the review is coming up real quick. The magic happens, definitely. Oh, before I go, I'm also going to review the bigger brother of the B1 Plus, one of the towers from Emotiva, in a couple of weeks. It's basically the same speaker as a tower version with more drivers. So those are three-way speakers, the towers. And a lot more money. So I think we're done. My name is Steve Guttenberg. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show. Right now coming to you 5 days a week, or sometimes 6. If you dig it, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit that button right down there. When you do, look for that little bell icon and hit that bell. If you don't hit that bell, you're not going to get notified every time there's another brilliant new episode of this thing, the Audiophiliac Daily Show. If you need more, hey, you can follow me on Twitter at AudiophiliacMan. You can check me out on Instagram at steve.guttenberg. And we got this far? Yeah, look at my Patreon at patreon.com/audiophiliac. But while you're here on this channel, check out the playlist. There's playlists for more speaker reviews and amplifier reviews and music reviews and headphone reviews. Lots and lots of interviews. I'm really proud of the interviews, so check those out. And with that, now I can say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here again very, very soon. Bye.